Alright, I had another video set for reacting to, but it's not really a review and mostly a rant. With that being said, who remembers gaming in the Clinton years? Despite the name, no, this is not political at all. Gaming in the Clinton years is a YouTube series known for their infamous game reviews and also their infamous for cheating. Basically, some guy named George Wood would talk about his experiences in gaming by not playing the game at all. And while there is a video by Kadikarus talking about these guys, I'm only gonna go ahead and talk about some of their fighting game reviews. This was all recorded in the 90s during the PS1, Sega Saturn, N64 era, or the SNES and Genesis era. So dare I say, buckle up. Alright, let's start with Tekken 3. That game took the world by storm, being the most popular in the franchise, and having a wide array of characters and moves. Let's see how they handled the game. Also, if you see it twice on my YouTube search thing, it's because one version has better video quality than the other.
The control gets an A, difficulty gets an A, and design gets a B. Tekken 3 is refined, but not revolutionary. Fighting game fans should buy it as soon as they can.
Okay. Nothing about the story or anything? You're not looking into any of the story? No interest in designs like Yoshimitsu and Ogre? Alright, that one wasn't so bad. Weird how he didn't mention the story at all. But for difficulty, I am curious to see what his reaction to Jinpachi will look like, since he also doesn't mention Ogre as a boss at all. Next is Super Smash Bros. 64.
Super Smash Bros. Is not a wrestling game. Instead, it's a collection of almost every Nintendo mascot known to man.
So apparently it's not just George Wood making these reviews, someone else is doing it as well, but anyways, on to the actual review.
The game has two big problems. First, you have to reset the game to change characters.
This sentence can have two meanings, by the way. Both of them suck. Of course you have to restart the match to change the character, because why would you change your character in the middle of a match?
Second, you can't change direction in mid-air.
The reason you can't really switch directions in the air is because of back airs. Otherwise, if you want to change directions, double jump on the air. But for now, let's check out the most out-of-pocket quote I've ever seen in a video game review. Let's look at the review of Killer Instinct.
Why people actually spend $80 to beat a bunch of sprites into the ground when they can do it for free on a real live human being. You what?
Obviously, I, Raph, do not condone domestic violence. I must state that for legal reasons. Anyways, this was an actual quote from an actual review. Shocker, I know. Someone wrote this, someone greenlit this, and Wood recorded this. Off topic though, but Killer Instinct is still underrated.
Okay, turn off the tisk-tisk mechanism in your brain. It was a joke. A bad one.
If it was actually a joke, then it wasn't funny. I'm pretty sure that people laughed at that because it came out of nowhere. And let's cap things off with a little Street Fighter. I only played the Champion Edition of Street Fighter 2, so my knowledge on the series is a little off, but here we're witnessing a review of Street Fighter Alpha 2 for the PlayStation.
The evil end boss in this game is Akuma. This guy looks like a cross between a ninja and a Neanderthal man.
Not sure where you got the Neanderthal comparison from, but it was most likely unintentional on Capcom's end. And by most likely, I mean 100% likely.
Fighters with powerful legs are generally the best fighters in the game. Examples of such fighters are Dan, M. Bison, Ken, and of course Ryu.
Dan is literally bottom tier in every tier list I can find in this game. M. Bison, I've gotten away with spamming HB F plus K, which means hold back, then forward plus kick for my non-fighting game fans. And out of Ryu and Ken's more iconic moves, one of them revolves kicking.
And Dalsum, the Indian monk who looks nothing like his movie counterpart.
George Wood actually enjoyed that movie? I heard the movie was trash with Raul Julia as Bison carrying the damn thing. Anyways, I may make a part 2 if I don't set off a ruckus in the comments. Let me know some trash fighting game reviews from gaming in the Clinton years.